Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is MD Tech here with another quick tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to help resolve the Office 365 error code 0xCAA70010 that you are experiencing when attempting to sign into the application. And the error message reads that we can't connect you. It looks like we can't connect to one of our services at the moment. Please try again later or contact your help desk if the issue persists. 0xCAA70010 is the error code. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we're going to start off by opening up the search menu. Type in regedit, R-E-G-E-D-I-T. Best match should come back a registry editor. Go ahead and right click on that and select run as administrator. If you receive a user account control prompt, select yes. And before you proceed in the registry, I would suggest you create a backup of it. So if anything were to go wrong, you could easily restore it back. In order to create a backup, it's very simple. All you have to do is select File and then Export. File name, I recommend naming it the date in which you're making the backup. Set export range to all and save it to a convenient and easily accessible location on your computer. And if you ever needed to import it back in, all you'd have to do is select File and then Import and then navigate to the file location. So now that that is done, we're ready to begin. And we're going to start off by double clicking on the HK current user folder. Do the same thing now for the software folder. So double click on that. Should be a Microsoft folder in here. Double click on that. Go down to Office and double click on it. Should be a version number. So in my case, it's 16. I'm going to double click on that. Should be a common folder in here. Double click on it. And then finally, there should be an identity folder. Just left click on that one time. If you need to pause the video and take note of our file paths so far, you can see up at the top of the screen here. Each backslash indicates a different subkey that we've went under to get here. So now that we've selected identity on the right panel, you want to select in a blank area, just right click, select new, and then select DWORD 32-bit value. Name this value enable, ADAL, capital E in enable, and then capital A, capital D, capital A, capital L. Exactly how you see it on my screen. It is case sensitive. Hit enter. And then once you have that in here, double click on it. Make sure value data is set to 0, basis hexadecimal. The reason I want you to double click on it is because some of you guys may actually have this value already in here, and there might be a value that's not set to 0. You want to make sure you just double click on it, set to 0. You don't have to recreate it if it's already in here, this keyword value, but a lot of you guys might not already have it in here, which is why I just went through the process of creating that file. But if you already have it in there, you don't have to create it again, just have to modify that data information. So once that's done, go ahead and close out of the registry editor, and you would want to restart your computer for the changes to take effect. And there you go, guys. So hopefully that was a pretty straightforward process. I do hope I was able to help you out, and I do look forward to catching you all in the next tutorial. Goodbye.